Okay, XMR BTC. So new week here. Let's actually look at the weekly chart just to start off. Um, yeah, well, first thing to note, we are stuck in that range. You can see if I just draw these very roughly, we're in that range and we're almost in the 50%. We're just kind of in that sort of center point. It's not really, we're obviously at the lower end of it. This wick was pretty large, but we are definitely in a range and stuck in that range. A lot of times when you get stuck in a range like this, price likes to move to one side of it, take liquidity, and then maybe move back to the other end of the range, right? Now that's not 100% or not a given. It's just something that I've observed and can happen over and over and over again. See, it just seems to happen a lot in the market. So of course, I mean, this is a bit of a bearish engulfing candle. It's the second bearish engulfing candle, topped off with this large wick. So it's kind of implying, the bears are grabbing a bit of hold on this and trying to move it to the downside. Also, the monthly candle is not green yet. It's implying what we're doing is we're consolidating. We've moved up 3 or 4 months in a row, and now we're getting that sort of consolidation base. Um, 3 weeks left in the month. Like, I mean, if this pops up and turns green on the month, then maybe you'd have to consider it. At this point in time, it looks like we're in a bit of a consolidation base, and maybe next month or whatever, then it could start going to the upside. It just doesn't look ready for that move, and you'll always hear me talk about this compression. Price usually has to work in through this sort of area before getting that move. It usually has to work because it's very limited here. If it did move, it would reject back down again, most likely, for some consolidation before the breakout. So I just don't think this is ready yet for any big moves.